love of liberty and democracy and peace and freedom. And it so happens that it's Israel under the gun. Now, there are religious or ethnic ties that some people have to Israel. But I think, from walking amongst you for the last hour, there are more non-Jews here than there are Jews, because those basic Canadian values of liberty and democracy and the peaceful resolution of problems, that is a deeply Canadian value. I want to counter the violence and the un-Canadian values we saw 2 weeks ago with two beautiful people. People who, frankly, have nothing in common with me on any other issue other than their love for Canada, the rule of law, peace, and democracy. That to love Palestinians is not the same as to hate Jews. And that the solution for Palestine is not violence.
I'm a very strong supporter of the Palestinian state and the right of the Palestinians to have a homeland of their own. Every people after the 20th century deserve a life of dignity, and no more do these people than the Jewish people and the state of Israel. That Palestine should be free, but Palestine should be a place where a Jew, a Hindu, a black, a white guy should have equal citizenship. And we live in a world of devils. Devils that believe that life begins after death. And some of us say, as much as we are not angels, we believe in life, freedom, liberty. Thank you very much.
Most Canadians that I know are morally strong people. They have a very strong sense of integrity. They get involved in causes even when it doesn't involve them. And that's why I'm very glad to see so many people here today. I think that the biggest thing that we have to talk about today, though, is that we get caught up in our own lives quite often. And we haven't really started to notice that the Canada that we want isn't the Canada that we currently have. And worse yet, it's the Canada that we're about to end up having. But so I talked already about some close personal friends of mine that they were the ones that were attacked. Now, the thing is that a lot of people don't seem to understand that, they weren't just Jewish people. They were good people. They were Canadians. And they were there because they wanted people to know that they didn't agree with what was going on over here at City Hall. And I just wanted to come here and show them that, the average Canadian doesn't agree with terrorism. We don't want people like that on our streets. I'm looking at these positive signs. I don't see any signs, advocating for genocide. I don't see any signs talking about kill the Jews, which I saw when I was across the street. I see this is Canada, not Gaza. Israel, the Middle East's only liberal democracy. Those are the signs I'm seeing. Free Palestinians from Hamas. Those are the kinds of things you can get behind. So it's really good to see people here supporting Indigenous rights, because that's what this is. This is an Indigenous rights struggle. We have a people who basically had the genesis of culture, language, and tradition. And they had that on their ancestral land. And they have sacred places on that ancestral land, and they feel a genuine connection. Now, it's really difficult to explain to people sometimes how important that is, but I'm really, really happy to see all of you out here today. Thank you.